if you want to win, right? Like somebody asked me why I feel so like Vic, how is it so easy for you to get on the phone and talk about anything? Just reps, right? I have more reps than you. If you think about so I'm going to give you guys a lesson in the brain and why this stuff works. And then we're going to go to breakout rooms. But the only reason why I can spit stuff out faster than everybody, Molly, I made you a co-host too.
Got it. Okay. On it.
Yeah, just because I might not be paying attention.
I'm here.
The reason why this stuff works so well is because I write it out. And I actually had 4 of these cheat sheets written out in 4 different areas. I didn't even know. So like Tammy and I were going through it and she's like, hey Vic, when I was going through some of your stuff for your B2B onboarders, right? This is for our salespeople. She's like, I felt like there's like 5 areas where you're trying to put together like a cheat sheet. And I'm like, I probably have 9, which means that I rewrote the same exact thing how many times? All those times I rewrote it again and again and again and again, right? And it's not because I wanted to, it's just because my organizational skills are not quite what other people's are. And so when you look at this, right, we have different variations, right? If they say the leads suck, here's where we go to, right? If they say that the market's tough, right? Well, we know that most of the stuff that happens this year is going to continue next year, right? And then we go down and it's like, what are the common objections and concerns? I know that if I get market slow, I need more social, the lead sucks, and I just need to get in front of more people. I know that if I can get them 4 decent objections, they're going to close 80% more of the appointments of the people they talk to. And unfortunately, they're not going to do it on their own. But if I give them the cheat sheet, they can memorize it. Right? And it's the same thing for you guys. That's how you become really good. Right? So like Matt, like 100%, it's weird writing the scripts out. You're like, man, this feels so strange. But then the reason why it works, all right, the reason why it works. So I'm going to show you guys why it works. Let's see if I can take this pen apart. Okay. If I gave you guys, my screen bigger, a lot of wins in the chat, keep on coming, I see them. See the wins. If I gave you just this pen, right, without the plastic portion, how much fun would it be to write with this pen? Does it write? It
No.
writes. It writes. Does it write well? It writes well. Is it comfortable and easy to use?
No.
No.
Right. Why is this pen comfortable? It's because it's got the right components to it, right? It's got the right outer layer. Our brain is the exact same way. We have these things in our brain called synapses, right? And those are what we thought is what we needed more of. But actually what we need is we need the synapses wrapped in a covering. We can call this bandwidth, right? Everybody here understands bandwidth. We all have the internet, correct? The more bandwidth that the cable has, the faster the speed of the internet, right? We don't need a big ass computer to have fast internet. We need more bandwidth to put more data through the cable. Well, our brain is the same exact way. The reason why we do deep practice role plays, right? And a lot of times the role play, we're like, oh, we're trying to be perfect. But you don't need to be perfect. What you need to do is just get the comfort. Because every time we practice, we're putting a small layer of myelin. It's a sheathing around the cells and the nerves and all the different endings in the brain. And the more we do practice, the more we write, the more we say, the more we practice, the more we go to an appointment, we get beat up, we write down what we did. Okay, this is what I did good, this is what I did bad, this is what I did good, this is what I did bad. The more we do that, the more information we put into that sheathing. The more information we put in the sheathing, the more we're able to recall information and the faster we recall it.